excuse me, Hideo Kojima aims to beat the walking simulator allegations as Death Stranding 2 releases a combat-heavy trailer. Okay, here's the thing, right? I'm still not gonna play Death Stranding. Fundamentally, at the end of the day, Death Stranding was kind of the worst aspects of Hideo Kojima's indulgence. Hideo Kojima is an amazing game maker and game director, and he very much is obsessed with the granular. Like when you have a system, you know, demanding you relieve yourself in your game, it's a little much. It's like it's one of those things where I get it and I understand where he's coming from, like wanting to make a game that he sees in his head, but like I question whether or not that's fun. It's like the difference between the two guys that were behind, like that were at id, um John Romero and Steve Cusack, contact, whatever. Like basically the dude who made Quake versus the dude who made whatever the fuck. Like it's just like the indulgence of the silly versus the practical. And Hideo Kojima very much like has a lot of really practical things he wants to add to games, mechanics that are all fine, well and good, but I don't want to deal with all of that. Like I don't like games personally, this is me speaking personally, that are super duper duper heavy on the mechanics in the sense of I like games that have a handful of mechanics. Like it's part of the reason I'm not a fan of Starfield as much. Like I like the combat mechanics of Starfield. The handcrafted content is really damn good in my opinion. But like you've got mechanic after mechanic after mechanic after mechanic after mechanic. You've got your crafting mechanics. You have your research mechanics. You have your cooking mechanics. You have like the crafting goes into cooking, goes into spacesuits, it goes into starships, it goes into weapons, it goes into armor. And then you have shit like and then you have your starship crafting systems and all of the granular aspects of that, and then you have your base building, and that gets even more granular to the point I didn't even want to touch it, even though I loved base building in Fallout 4. It's when you are so overwhelming with these systems, it becomes drowning, and it's a big reason why even with this combat trailer, I don't think I'm going to try Death Stranding too.